There are two reasons for the Clear Cooperation policy. Number one is to eliminate pocket listings. Number two is to expand NAR MLS control over listings. Both reasons perpetuate NAR's dominance of real estate agency. But NAR and the MLS policy can't be entirely self-serving. There must be a magical ingredient to act as the ostensible reason for the policy, and that magic ingredient is consumer protection. In Clear Cooperation, a case can be made that if a realtor omits a listing from the MLS, then the seller is getting inferior service due to less visibility. Clear Cooperation basically states that if you do any publicly facing marketing, you must enter the property in the MLS and right away. All paths of taking a listing lead right back to the MLS. Now, I know this is a polarizing issue to force realtors to market on the MLS or do no marketing at all, and that's why it's being debated quite publicly. I saw an article in a real estate industry tabloid yesterday, and I was quite shocked to see how much I actually agree with the social media post of a TV show realtor in the article. This TV realtor was critical of Compass CEO Robert Reffkin's post against Clear Cooperation. The Compass CEO makes a comment, and I quote, "Clear Cooperation is like Google saying if you advertise anywhere, you must advertise on Google. And if I see you advertise anywhere else, even a social post or newsletter or postcard for more than one day, and you haven't advertised on Google, then I'm going to fine you up to $5,000. End quote. Well, that's not accurate because to use this analogy, your client expects you to advertise on Google. So why are you not? You were hired to do online marketing for your client knowing Google controls search. So why would you omit Google? Also, you're ignoring the written agreement you have elected to have with Google. Just like if you chose to join NAR, you elected to opt into their MLS network. You don't have to be a realtor. If you're an independent agent, Clear Cooperation doesn't apply to you. Just curious, why do people listen to this guy? How many homes has he listed? How many homes has he shown? This guy runs a publicly traded company. His world is raising investment capital and taking a company public. Does someone dealing with those high-level tasks really get agents? These executives at the biggest real estate companies are doing a job, and they could be doing that same job at Coca-Cola or United Airlines. It's high-level corporate stuff, so I don't care what these people have to say. They answer to public markets. That's their world, not buyers and sellers. Sorry, but I'm more interested to hear what the top producers in local markets think because they're in the trenches, which is probably why I found myself in agreement with the TV realtor. Because here's the truth about Clear Cooperation. The vast majority of sellers are best served by going on the MLS right away. Pocket listings are no good for nearly all sellers. Sellers get the best service when their listing gets the most exposure, and that is done by entering homes on an MLS that syndicates to consumer sites like Realtor.com. Pocket listings allow brokers to act as gatekeepers to market activity. They can hoard and control who gets the data and how. This is actually worse than the MLS. An MLS may be a regional monopoly or a benevolent dictator, but at least they make their data equally accessible to everyone. Pocket listings are hidden behind closed doors, and the broker can choose for whom to open those doors. It's exclusive and opaque. Now, I know there's a very small percentage of sellers that require exceptional discretion and don't want all the publicity that comes with the MLS. These sellers do want a gatekeeper to curate showings and screen out unserious buyers, and that is the actual place that Clear Cooperation fails. It robs these consumers of the ability to easily opt out of the MLS, and this needs to change. A simple waiver requirement would be sufficient, one in which the seller acknowledges that their listing is most likely to fetch the highest price by being exposed to the most buyers, and that is through the MLS, which is the most prolific distribution mechanism that we have. But until that happens, those transactions will be done off-market, which ironically is entirely what the Clear Cooperation policy was trying to prevent. Thank you for watching.